Okay, so this is going to be the harness. Um, just I was going to do a video of it uh, complete, but I got a lot to do, so I'll just kind of run this down. When you're pulling the harness off, label everything. If you don't know what it is, take a picture of where it was, put a label there, see picture, stuff like that. Um, and if you need a reference while you're pulling it off or you have it off, you forgot a sensor or something, try to look where it was. I'll even use Rock Auto sometimes just to see what the pigtail looks like or what it's connecting into. This was close to the Sierra, the OBS, but it had the LT engine in there, so the emission stuff was a little different. I am keeping ABS on this one, so I'll kind of give you a little in depth here. I like to hang on to these. That should be like a constant. And these will be like switch powers. Gonna try to utilize as much as I can of the stock fuse box. This will be underneath your dash. This is a vacuum, which goes over to here. Oh, and that'll be for the AC, I believe. Yellow one, it was purple on the, maybe that was the LS harness. Anyways, starter wire, gonna need that for the Holly. These will be for your ABS. And then you can see here, I ripped this one off. So, broke off. I didn't pull it out of the harness yet because I don't know what it is. And, wiper motor. Some of them that'll be connected in your body harness and stuff. Those I usually like to just label, upper left passenger side or upper left driver side. Just keep those labeled. They're going to plug back in. And then this will be everything I'm removing. If you're using your stock harness and you're just thinning it out, this is like your 6L80 or 6L80. This is your 4L Slippy or the 4L80. They'll have the plug, and I think anyways, you'll have like two other wires coming out of this guy, I believe. Would be your speed sensor. That usually is right by the transmission. Again, I'm using a Holly. I'm just doing this for peace of mind for now. I still have to depin those, but you can see everything that's coming out of this harness. Usually, I'm really only keeping it for AC, ABS, because we're using a Dakota Digital for the gauges. So I don't have to worry about that, but I am keeping some of those sensors. And this is just to thin it out. If you really want to, you can cut the ends off, cut the sensors off. You don't need, tape them up and not cut them off. Really up to you. I'm just trying to go for a little cleaner look and to utilize as much as I can of the stock fuse block. Okay, so lay your harness out kind of like I have in the video. I have everything labeled. If you do like those stickums that I use, the foam ones, I'll put a link in the description. But put the harness spread out. Once it's labeled, take out each individual sensor. I usually like to start with the injectors, and then go to things you're not going to use on the LS swap. Air intake, map sensor, coil pack for the old distributor with the ignition coil. Get rid of all that. If you're trying to get rid of missions, go ahead and get rid of that at this point and get ready to use the sensors, oil, coolant temp. You can just kind of have that for the gauges. Now, what I'm going to do is just kind of blaze through it. It's just me pulling out wires. If you need to know how to open the connectors, I'm sure you can source that. What I have laid out here, just some of the tools I use. I like to use the 1/2 inch masking tape because you can get lost in all the wires. So I like to, after I pull one, if the harness starts to look a little exploded, I'll kind of condense it more, tape it up, and the masking tape breaks really easy. So just a little tip I like to do. Have a Sharpie, some wire snips, anything you might need for the project, and just take your time. It's really not that bad once you get into them.
You need them by. All right. Good doing business with you. Okay, listen up, everybody. Turn up your volumes. Announcement. I got good news. We're extending arts and crafts time by 4 hours today.
My fingers hurt.
What's that?
My fingers hurt.
I just want to sit here in a world that's hopeless. It means nothing come time from now. And I sit here pondering for nothing. I remember a time when things were bad, but red and simple. At the time I felt like it was all over. But here we are now, at least we know. Just here we are with facts, not even sober again.
Okay, this is about 90% done. Fuse block, we got our 12 volt switch powers. This one went to the alternator, so I'm just saving it now, as I believe this one went to the alternator as well. So this will go on the passenger side in the firewall. Coming out of there, we'll go ABS, starter wire, vacuum for the AC, I believe. This one did rip off, so I'm keeping that for now until I found out what it is. You got these two, wiper motor, hood light, AC high pressure. This one I think I can take out. I believe that's vacuum solenoid. And this, I think it definitely goes to transducer of some kind. It's either for that weird power steering system they have on here. And then I'm keeping the cat sensors. Hopefully you don't have emissions and you can just delete that. I think this one as well. These all go to either your downstream or the O2. And that one hopefully I can delete. Hopefully delete. Wiper sensor, wiper fluid level. We are using a Dakota Digital, so I don't know how much of that is going to stay or not, but it's pretty much thinned out. And this is all the old loom, getting rid of. And this is the old sensors. Again, just label everything. Keep your ends tied. Keep that tight. And then pull out one sensor at a time. If you're not sure, put it back on the car, keep the motor, things like that. But it's pretty simple when you've done a couple of them. But that's going to be the end result for now.